became applicants for spectrum license. Raja manipulated with Chidambaram for them to get the license by using some first come first serve, all that. Raja also said, along with Chidambaram, both have signed, that the price which will be charged for the spectrum will be 2001 price. When the price in 2008 when the license was given was 10 times that. Because in 2001 how many mobile phones we had? 4 crores. How many mobile phones we have in 2008? 70 crores. So there is a very profitable market. So therefore people are ready to pay more. They were ready to pay 10 times more. But Chidambaram and Raja decided that only this 2001 price will be charged. So these two companies bought 2001 price. Then what did they do? They said we don't have telecom towers, we don't have anything. So let's sell the license. So they sold it to Etisalat. Swan sold it to Etisalat in Dubai. And Unitech, another real estate company, sold it to Telenor. But there is a Home Ministry advisory that Etisalat is an ISI front company. And its India managing director, Shahid Balwas, who is now in jail, he is Dawood Ibrahim's man. So therefore it will help Pakistani agents to come to India in the name of building towers. Can't allow it. So, similarly Telenor, they say they buy equipment from Chinese military and that equipment can be also used for cyber warfare. And if there is a fight between India and China, all our computers will go top. So therefore we have a situation where national security is being sacrificed. Of course, Etisalat and Telenor paid these two companies 8 times what they paid the government of India. And therefore the loss is estimated at 1,76,000 crores, which has 11 zeros. So many zeros nobody has ever seen before. And out of that, 60,000 crores was paid by bribe, of which Raja got only 5,000 crores. Chidambaram got another 5,000 crores. The remaining 50,000, Sonia Gandhi and her sister got 36,000 crores. And 15,000 crores went to Karunanidhi. 60% of 60,000 crores is 36,000 crores went to Sonia Gandhi. So Raja of course got only 5,000, but 5,000 crores is not a joke, no. In fact, Raja used to come to DMK headquarters in Chennai 15 years ago on a cycle. Now of course now he's in jail, so it's but when he was minister and had got all this bribe, his clothes had changed, they were all brought from Paris and all that. And he was going around in BMWs and buying houses left and right. So this corruption was done because they were agreeing, they manipulated to give to 2 unqualified companies. Those 2 unqualified companies sold to foreign companies whom the Home Ministry said that these 2 companies should not be allowed into India. And yet Chidambaram told Raja, no, you can do it. Because Chidambaram was going to get 5,000 crores also. So national security is being sacrificed. I have filed a petition in Supreme Court saying cancel all the licenses. Court heard me and they have reserved judgment. Now court is again assembling on 6th on my case. I don't know whether they'll give the judgment or not. But now Raja is in, Kanimuri is in, lots of business executives are in. Soon Chidambaram will also go in. Then if Raja is in, then Rani must also go. So there is a Rani in Delhi who has to go. So sooner or later we'll get her also. But we have to get her, otherwise look at this. There is total breakdown today. There is no patriotism left. We are being taken over by foreigners, foreign companies, because some politicians want a bribe. It's not anymore my giving money to another politician and politician wanting it for elections. It is now, anything can go in Tamil Nadu election. Much of the money that was given by Arigiri in Madurai were ISI printed notes. They were not. Now how anyone is going to be able to detect it? Supposing tomorrow I give you a 1,000 rupee note, how will you be able to know whether it is printed by ISI or printed by our government mint? Because Chidambaram there also has done corruption. Like he has done now in CWG. Manishankar Iyer has made that accusation today. Because what happens is that we are not able to produce the currency paper. And we buy it from England, from a company called De La Rue. And that company which sells us the currency paper with the watermark and all that, that same company sells to Pakistan also. So it's very easy for Pakistan to buy some extra currency paper and then print Indian notes and through Nepal bring it into India. So that's why ISI today, I would say 30% of our money, 13% of our money supply is today from ISI printed notes. We have lost control of our money supply also. So now, before I go on to some other issues, let me say, why is this happening? This is because we have become single-mindedly materialistic. And this is not Hindu tradition. When I say Hindu, I am willing to include all those Muslims and Christians who proudly acknowledge that their ancestors are Hindus. And their ancestors are Hindus because DNA testing has been done on all Indians. And now research analysis shows that we all Indians are of the same DNA. We may be of different color, but that is because of pigmentation. Michael Jackson, you see, was a black African, Afro-American. One day went to the plastic surgeon and said, take out my pigmentation. And he became a white man. So color of skin got nothing to do with race. Race is determined by DNA. And DNA, we are all the same.